My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Because I thought all the episodes would come out at once. The episode itself is good. It just kind of sucks they're releasing weekly, but oh well. Anyways, hello everyone, Super Duper Boy here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Season 7, Episode 1 of Star Wars The Clone Wars. After over a year and a half of waiting, it's finally arrived, like almost a week ago. I know, I'm really late to this. Oh, and this will have spoilers, so you have been warned. Basically, I think this episode was almost perfect. It was a really great introduction back into the series, and it started off right in the action, and immediately you can see how much the animation has improved. And actually sometimes even looks better than live action, which doesn't even make sense. And when you compare the season 1 animation to this, it's actually kind of crazy. The Bad Batch I like, and mainly the reason I like them is because of their sort of rivalry they have with the 501st. It's a sort of dynamic that I don't think has been explored in the show before. And yeah, they are sort of kind of stereotypes, like, ooh, the big strong guy and the sniper who can hit something from 10 clicks away. As far as I know, 10 clicks could just be 2 feet, but I don't know these kind of things. What makes the Bad Batch interesting though is that they're clones, but at the same time, they're a lot different from all the others. And this episode really shows how the clones are super superior to the droids, even though their numbers are far less. I really like the action scenes. They're some of the best action scenes in the entire show, because the camera sort of follows the clones around while they are fighting through droids. One of my favorite scenes is when they take over the droid outpost. I noticed a lack of music in that scene, but that actually made it feel a lot more real. It was kind of cool to just hear all the blaster fire. But I have to say that my favorite scene is when Rex is mourning the death of Echo, Heavy, and mostly Fives. It's pretty rare to see a character in the show reflect on past events. I really like how they acknowledge Fives' death. This is a little bit off topic, but speaking of characters talking about past events, there is a scene in a canceled episode where Anakin talks about Ahsoka's decision, but it's in the Utapau arc, which I'm pretty sure isn't in the season. So I really hope they add a scene like that. But back to the episode. There's really not much I dislike. It did bother me a little bit when the gunship crashed that they didn't check if the pilots were okay. And Cody got injured, so he's probably out of the rest of the arc, which is a bit of a bummer. But besides that, I can't really think of anything else I didn't like. It was just a really solid, good episode. Clone Wars Season 7 so far doesn't even feel like a kid's show anymore. It seems more targeted for everyone, which is good. In conclusion, this was a really amazing introduction to the season. Something about this episode felt kind of longer than most episodes, that I don't really know why, because it is just 24 minutes, which is pretty standard for Clone Wars. It just seemed like it had a lot of content in it, and I like the plot of it with the CIS invading Republic shipyards. Shipyards like Kuat and some other places are almost never shown in Star Wars out of books and comics, so it's good to see a place like that finally. And I knew the whole time that Echo was coming back, but I did not expect his role in the season to be what it was. So that was an interesting surprise. Admiral Trench is back, which is a pleasant surprise, as I think he's one of the most intimidating Star Wars villains. And, oh, also the tree shatter like glass, so that's new. So if I had to give this episode a rating, I would have to go with a 9 out of 10. Nothing's perfect, so I feel like I can't give anything a 10 out of 10. So really 9 out of 10 is basically the best something can be. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace out.